What's up though, y'all? I'm back with a stream of MLB The Show 17 once again. So let's jump into it. I'm online. I'm trying to get my skill points up, which is in the bottom left. I got 12,553. So I'm trying to stack that so I can get more equipment and accessories for my player, which is my road to the show. My second baseman plays for the Tucson Rainiers. And I think we're about that time of being boo-boo. I don't know what's taking this game so long. So like, what the freak? Like, I just pick somebody and just press ready. But that didn't work. I ain't even mad about the team, though. I just like playing with Clayton Kershaw. That boy can throw a pitch down the line.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one. Here, it's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Andrew Toles stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Here's Corey Seager. His past history against John Lester, 1 for 6.
Corey Seager.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
3-0 now.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he is out on the tag.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Zobrist.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting third.
Into the box
third
now,
baseman.
Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll match up
Leading
with
off
John
for the
Lester now
Dodgers,
to lead off the inning.
Catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
In now, number 35. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
So
Center
stepping
fielder.
in, Jock Peterson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 checks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
First baseman, Anthony.
And this one's not
Rizzo.
close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there, feel good about your pitch.
Peterson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Addison Russell. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Javier Baez.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. His past history against John Lester have yielded just a 2 for 12. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9th. The pitcher,
digging in,
22.
Clayton Kershaw. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line and left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Again, a 1-2. Got him. Now at the plate, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lester.
On the ground up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Turner coasts under it. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2. Ready for another chance. Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled straight back. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's not often.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Zobrist rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Now batting,
riding in once again, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Second baseman.
Here's Javier Baez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Russell is on his way home. Now a long throw home. In to score, the runner from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Almora, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
That's what you do with a backdoor breaking ball. It looks like it's not going to make it back. You don't quit, you stay with it, and then you got to drive it the other way. Nice job of hitting.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Oh, 2 out base hits. That's how you win championships. The teams that come up with the big clutch hits, they usually win.
Kyle Schwarber.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. That just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Heading out toward shallow right. Zobrist moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Right side. The tag, and he is out. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Ryan.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Chris Bryant sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Anthony Rizzo is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Peterson ranging back at the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder number
started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The second baseman.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind, they have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
0-2 now from Lester. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant in foul ground. One away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clayton Kershaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? John Lester. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80%.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. No one out with a runner at second. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Contreras has a play.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schwarber ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit softly on the ground to third. Bryant is right there, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Here's Ben Zobrist. Now
for the Cubs. Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Zobrist.
Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Puig, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's ball 4, so that'll put runners at the corners here with nobody out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Very weakly on the ground. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in now, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And they get the force for the second out. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Line towards center field. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the... In is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Leading
He'll
off
have
for
the
the
first
Dodgers,
crack at it here as we
second
start inning
baseman,
number 8.
Chase
Now a swing
Utley.
by Utley as he launches this one out to deep right field. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Bryant has room in foul territory. Base is empty here with nobody out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter
Now
Andrew
batting,
Toles.
left
0 for
fielder,
3 with a couple of
Andrew
strikeouts for him to
Toles.
this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to short. Russell has it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Corey Seager started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Zobrist over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Play Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Koji Uehara. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, close play at third that time, but he really used his speed.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Grounded to the right. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager over to his left, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 19.
Now batting, Koji Uehara. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, I really thought they were going to go to a pinch hitter right here, but it sure worked out with the pitch.
Your attention,
Here comes the
please.
Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. In the dirt here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there. Base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say, hit it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the base. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lifted in the air to center field. Almora is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.